Hello, I'm Joe with J&J Prospecting. At the moment, I'm going to teach you guys how to pan. Everybody worries too much about spilling the gold out. Gold is 19.3 times heavier than water. If it falls out of your pan, you're doing something wrong. As you can see, I got a kitchen strainer here. This is some pay dirt. I'm going to sift out all the big rocks first. I know the gold I'm looking for here in Ohio. It's flour gold, small flakes, occasional nuggets. So, being said, possibility of a nugget. There's a nice piece of granite or garnet in here. I don't see any gold. So at this point, this is already wet. I'm going to shake it up, stratify it. That water's a little cold. I'm going to tip and dip. Now when you start seeing the black sand right here on the back side of your pan, that is when you want to shake it back down. Because you want to keep all that black sand and the heavies down. That's where your gold's going to lie. Now yes, I do have jet dry that I've added to this water. That'll help the small flour gold minimize floating. Also, if you have the luxury, you can also use lukewarm water. Warmer water has lesser surface tension than cold water. Right now I'm prospecting because I ran this pay dirt through my sluice, G6, 50 inch, and I found one flake of gold test panning, but I don't know what I'm going to find. I may not find anything in this one, and that is prospecting. I mean, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for a good spot, set my sluice up, maybe take my high banker. But you got to pan it, small sluice at first. As you can see, I'm down to nothing but black sand. There's a little blondes in there, I'm not going to lie to you. Shake it all down to one side. This is when you want to start swirling it. As you're doing that, you want to look for your gold. You're probably going to see garnet and some other stuff. Now, when you do this, as long as your water's down at the other end, all your heavies are going to climb up in the pan. So if you keep it at a slight upward angle, and you're tapping it, gold, black sand, garnet, titanium, silver are going to climb in that pan. give it a little shake like this, kind of bring your black sands down. Now, I've got a lot in here. I like saving my black sand. Because we're either going to run it through a wheel or we're going to get a shaker table. I like the concept behind the Miller table. I just don't like the extra work that's involved. Now keep in mind, I may not find anything. This is literally test panning. Alright, now I've actually found one little flake. Now when you're dealing with flour gold, and keep in mind, John and I are both still learning. We're all learning. I don't care if you've done this 100 years, you're learning. But it's one of them that I have learned when you get into real small, fine gold, you gotta be careful because when it's not completely saturated underwater, it does want to swirl away. So far, I'm only finding that one piece of gold. And if it starts to float in your black sands, don't be afraid to shift your direction and walk it the other way. Alright, I was a little too aggressive on my tap and the water come up and ate my fleck of gold. Now the reason you want to save your black sand, anything you miss, if you've got a good recovery system, it will find it for you. Now, everybody anymore going to Deep Ridge, they're going to the Fast Sluice pans. I'm not going to lie, this pan I'm using right now, which I really love, is a China pan. It's got low riffs. The back is all smooth. I mean, I know you guys don't want to see my ugly face that close. I don't know if you can see it. We'll have a picture on our Facebook page, but it's right there. Now that's out of the Cuyahoga River. I'm not going to lie, I'll tell you that much. I sure ain't going to tell you exactly where. But my point being is, I'm in Ohio. Everybody turns around and says there's no gold in Ohio. Gold's not from Ohio. Blah, blah, blah. Gold is where you find it. And this is proof. I mean, this river that I'm panning, it's actually a creek. Nobody's probably ever panned it. And it's actually spring fed, which makes it even better. That just shows that there's a vein somewhere to the east of where we're panning. This upcoming weekend, we may have the high banker out there. I don't know yet. Depends on John's work schedule. We want to. If we do, you guys are going to get some footage of it. Well, any questions, feel free to message us, jnjprospectors@gmail.com, right here on YouTube, or feel free to find us on Facebook at J&J Prospectors. Have a good night, y'all.